So, Dad, I grew up listening to bedtime stories about your childhood dog. Everything from, I'm pretty sure you made up quite a bit of them because your incredible imagination, but I mean, it was such a superhero story between a boy and his dog. And I mean, probably 1,000 different stories. Everything from camping on fictional mountains to, saving someone's life with your dog by your side. And then eventually you came up with this song, Jumping Jack. The dog in the stories I grew up listening to was Champ. I remember that. And I don't really know how all of that tied together, but I know it was all quite similar and so forth. And the story of Jumping Jack is grounded in your actual experiences. So why don't you tell me about how that song came about and who Jumping Jack is?
Jumping Jack was Champ. He was my German Shepherd. Champ was we had him from a puppy, and he went everywhere with me in the mountains. I was just a little kid, and Mama would let us go if the dogs went with us. So Champ went everywhere with me, and he's the first time and only time I ever really locked into falling in love with an animal. The way Jumping Jack came about was pretty tragic for a kid. I was about 10 years old, and I ran outside to let him off the chain, and I was going to play with him just a moment before I would go to school, but then I had to go in to get my books, and I came out and he was gone. He was out of the yard, and I didn't know what to do because I had to get to school, so I grabbed my books and I took off down the road to go to the school, walk into the school, and I heard a whimper, and I turned and looked at the top of this non-fictional hill called Billy Goat Hill, and at the very top of the hill I saw a black spot on the side in the grass, and I threw my books in the road and took off because I knew it was Champ or Jumping Jack in this song, and he had been hit by a car, and I held him, and as he died there, and so my whole life I blamed myself for letting him off the chain, but I was a kid. I had to run in and get my books, and he was gone. I had to go to school. And as a songwriter, I had the ability to change that ending. And so that's how I didn't want to remember him as passing away and me maybe causing his death. I just wanted to remember him as, chasing the Frisbee. I could throw the Frisbee and he would jump way up in the air and grab it. I wanted to remember him this way. And so Jumping Jack came out to be really like a celebration. It ends in an Irish jig. And that's Jumping Jack. That's how I came up with the song.
You want to play it for us?
Sure. My dog's name's Jumping Jack. He wears a furry coat on his back. He likes to run and jump in the wind. Jumping Jack is my best friend. Oh, Jack, Jack, my Jumping Jack jumps into the air and back. Oh, Jack, Jack, my best friend Jack. Once he left me for a long, long time. He was always on my mind. I knew he'd come home if he could. I thought my Jack was gone for good. Oh, Jack, Jack, my Jumping Jack, how I wish that you'd come back. Oh, Jack, Jack, my best friend Jack. Then one day after school, I was reading in my room. I heard a bark at the door in the back. I ran out, my Jack came back. Oh, Jack, Jack, my jumping Jack, I'm so happy you came back. Oh, Jack, Jack, my best friend Jack. I hugged him as he licked my face. Then to the corner of the yard he raced to show me a very big surprise. 2 jumping babies and a doggy wife. Oh, Jack, Jack, my jumping Jack, jumps into the air and back. Oh, Jack, Jack, my best friend Jack, my jumping Jack, my best friend Jack. Come on, Jack, run with me. Let's go after this frisbee boy. Let's go now.